YouTube, what's poppin', man? What's poppin'? This your boy Ink in the Brain. We back at it like a bad habit. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in, and salute to the new subscribers as well. So today, we're going to talk about paternity fraud. In particular, we're going to talk about my boy Andrew Wiggins and how it seems like he's going through a situation dealing with his kids that reportedly, from the rumors that I'm hearing, are not his. Allegedly. I don't know if it's true or not, but this is what I'm hearing. You know, this is the word around town. Now, personally, I'm a Warriors fan, born and raised. I went to the games at the Coliseum. I watched Chris Mullin, Tim Hardaway, who else we had, man? Chris Webber, Muggsy Bogues, Latrell Sprewell. I was there when Latrell Sprewell choked out PJ Carlesimo, all that. Well, not there physically, but, I was there in that era, right? So, I love my Warriors, and I love Andrew Wiggins. So, this video is not to demean this brother. Hell, if you ask me, he's the reason that we won our last championship versus the Celtics. I mean, he hit that three at the top of the key. I can't remember what game it was, but big part of us getting the ring, if not the part, the biggest reason why we got the ring, in my opinion. Nonetheless, he has two kids that he believes is his with a beautiful young lady, you know what I mean? And it's just it's very ironic. I'm not going to say funny because ain't nothing funny about you realizing that your kids aren't yours. Ain't nothing funny about that. But it's ironic because I remember when the meme came out, there's a meme of him sitting on the bench with his son and his girls right there. And literally, his son does not look like him. And I remember back then, the comments. And I was like, they're doing Wade dirty, man. They're doing my boy A-Wade dirty. Man, come to find out, you know what I'm saying? A-Wade, I mean, he ain't been playing the last, couple weeks. And at first, it was like the way that they reported it was like he was taking a leave of absence to deal with some personal issues. But I'm hearing, man, he going through some shit. He going through some shit, y'all. So we're going to talk about it. Now, there's a report out there that says around 30%, I think it's a little bit above 30% of men who have children are actually not the biological father of these kids. Let that sink in for a second, y'all. 1/3. So roughly 1 out of every 3 men, if you're watching this video and you have a kid, that kid ain't yours. That is some ice cold shit. Now, on my channel, my channel is all things encompassed of being a man. You know what I'm saying? I talk about, dating, messing with chicks, being a simp. I talk about my mistakes and what sent me to the joint, things like that, right? One thing that I personally cannot get over if I was to ever experience this is paternity fraud. I mean, I don't believe in crashing out because I've been down before and I love freedom. But man, oh man, if there was one thing to crash out about, that might be it, bruh. You wake up one day, you know what I'm saying, and you got 3 kids, you got 2 sons and a daughter, and you realize, and you find out that them kids ain't yours. Oh yeah. Yeah, it might be worth it to crash out, bro. Fuck it. Especially the kids are like 17 years old. Fuck it, you might as well crash out. But nah. On a serious note though, if this is true, this is sad. What this means is that nobody is spared. You could be an NBA player, you could be a rapper, you could be an average 9-to-5 guy. You could be a real estate investor. You could be a plumber. You could be a construction worker. It doesn't matter, man. 1 out of every 3 men's kids is not theirs, all right? Now, it's cold, right? So, essentially what happens is you got a woman, you know what I mean? Well, not a woman. You got a bitch. You have a disloyal bitch, you know what I mean, who doesn't respect you, obviously. She looks at you as a wallet. She looked as you as the safe guy, the provider guy. You know what I mean? Maybe you're a nerdy kind of corny kind of dude. You don't really know how to speak well. You really don't know how to engage a woman's emotions by using your word of mouth. You know what I mean? but you may have some money, you may have stability, you know, like Andrew Wiggins. Now, I don't know Andrew. I don't know if he got mouthpiece or not, man, but for you to be of your caliber and to make the money that you make, and like I said, allegedly, this is all alleged, and for your kids to not be yours, allegedly, that is pretty bad, bro. That means that your girl, that means that you like this chick, and you just got signed for like a $20 million deal, right? Or $200 million deal, excuse me. And your girl is out here smashing other dudes and letting them come inside her raw. And then the cold part is too, if the woman knows that, you know, because women know who they smash and things like that, if she knows for like in her head, like, oh man, Andrew didn't come at me that night, but my side dude did. But let me just keep it on the low and just birth the kids, and we just gonna play it cool. Hopefully he doesn't request a DNA test from me. You know what I mean? Because he respects me, he trusts me. So I can get away with this. Let me just slide on through and birth these kids, and then I'm just gonna be slick about it, man. Hopefully he doesn't find out. That is some diabolical, evil shit. Like I said, I don't believe in crashing out, but if there's one thing to crash out about, that might be it for me, man. If I raise some kids that ain't mine and I find out, now, I know Andrew's kids are young, but I'm just hypothetically speaking. Say if I was to find out that my 17-year-old daughter and my 2 17-year-old sons are not mine, and they're the side niggas' kids, oh, man. I might have to crash out. I ain't gonna lie. But you don't play with a man's seed like that. Ladies, if you're watching this video, do not fucking do that shit. Unless you don't value your life, because hey man, that man might end up doing something drastic. You know what I mean? But again, I won't drag this video on too long, man. I hope the rumors is just rumors, Andrew. I hope those children are yours, but they, hey, that's the picture I saw with your son. It damn sure don't look like you. You know what I mean? Hey man, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. It looked like Klay Thompson. You know what I mean? Your son looked like Klay. I'm not throwing that at my boy Klay. I love Klay. I love Steph. I love all y'all. But you might be dealing with a disloyal bitch, man. And it turns out that those kids are not yours. Now, you might have got, if the rumors are true, you might have already got the DNA test. And now you're dealing with that horrific situation, man. And the girl is real pretty. You know what I mean? Andrew Wiggins' bitch, she real pretty, y'all. So just be aware, man. And like I said, man, you squares, you suckers, not suckers, I don't say that, but you squares, you nerds and sims who never really had a bad chick, man. Once you get that bad chick, I want y'all to ask yourself this question. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Why is she fucking with me? Ask yourself that question. It might be on legit grounds. All right? She might be messing with you on legit grounds. But you need to ask yourself, why is she into me? Why is she answering my text within a minute? Why is she texting me good morning? Why? Because you're game goofy and you don't really realize how women work. Your average woman isn't going to show you that much attention because they got a lot on their plate. Now, that's another topic, another video for another day. You know what I mean? But Andrew Wiggins, keep your head up, man. I hope the rumors ain't true, but hey, if they are true, look, at least now you know that you don't have any kids. I know you probably built an attachment with the children. It's an unfortunate situation, man, but look, you just got a $200 million contract. You dig what I'm saying? So you can knock another bitch if you want. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's your boy Ink in the Brain. If you like the video, hit the like button. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one, man. Y'all be smooth and be solid.